Well, last but not least, and I guarantee you this is going to be worth waiting for, and it's a moment that I have been waiting for. It's our Lifeline. And remember, it's not just us working in travel who miss travel. Think of our poor customer, the traveler. And I first met Hossan Leong when I was looking for an artist that had been creative and courageous to embrace virtual. And he created this incredible digital interactive play called Curious Case of the Missing Peranakan Treasure at the Raffles. And I fell in love with that play, and I thought we have to get Hossan Leong here to speak about the curious and candid confessions of a traveler at this time. So it is my great honor and privilege to welcome Singapore actor, comedian, producer, the extraordinary Hossan Leong. Over to you, Hossan.
Thank you so much, Siu Hoon. Wow, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be here to say hello to all of our friends in Singapore and around the world as well. But I was going to feel very lonely up here alone, so I thought to myself, I'm going to invite a friend, bring a friend along with me to come out of the house. My friend has been at home languishing since March 2020 when Singapore closed our borders along with the rest of the world. So I brought Peter the passport along with him so that he can come out, have some fresh air because, he hasn't seen the light of day since 2020 March last year. But then you think about it, you've been at home. You've been comfortable working from home. You've been, being alone. You haven't seen anyone. Do you really miss traveling? Do you really miss going out there, rushing to the airport, right? And then just as you get to the airport, you get seizure of panic attack. Anxiety strikes you. You may have forgotten something really important. You left it at home. Oh no! Too late. You're at the airport. Okay, brought your credit card. You still can spend money. You can buy whatever you left at home. Doesn't matter. Then you think to yourself, why do I have to be at an airport 2 hours before an international flight? What a waste of time. You rush through, you get in there, and you're in this busy, crowded terminal. Children are screaming, it's dirty, it's noisy. You spend $20 on a stale chicken mayo sandwich where the chicken mayo looks like cat food. And then you got to go through security, take off your shoes, your belt, take off your computer, your coins, your keys, everything, rushing with people with trays. And you go, oh no, I want to be 1 meter away from you, but I can't. Smelly. And then you got to put it all back again. And then you get on the plane. And then you get on the plane, you get squashed into this little economy seat, and the next person next to you is twice your size. With me, it happens all the time. And then they get elbows in your ribs, right? And then, or if you're on the aisle, good luck, because you get the trolley in your elbow, right? And then the feet out on the aisle, run over by the trolley. Do they say sorry? No, of course not. Oh, they will do. Say sorry to you if they're from SQ. And then, what else happens? Then you have to go to the lavatory after meal service. Look at the queue. And then you are behind someone who, after they leave the lavatory, you go in, you go, oh, maybe I will wait. Why don't you go in first, ma'am? Things like that. And then you land in a foreign country and you're at immigration. And then you go to the counter and you get talked down to. Patronizing, condescension. So, why are you here? Hello, I speak English. Don't mind, Ken? Anyway, jet lag after that. Do you miss all that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I do. I miss all that. I miss checking into a hotel. I always do this when I check into a hotel room. I jump on the bed. I know I'm 52, but I still do it. I go like, and I miss filling up my cupboards with lots of little shampoo bottles. I'm running out. I might open my cupboard. My medicine cupboard looks like a pharmacy because it's got every hotel shampoo bottle. Look, working class boy like me, free things just stick, right? Shampoo, conditioner, and body lotion. I have so much body lotion, my body is so smooth now. And then, slippers. Look. Every time I go away, I bring back slippers from the hotels. And I give it to my father because he loves them. Also, I think. I go, Dad, look, St. Regis slippers. And he goes, whoa, I love these slippers, thanks. And you know, those wonderful things when you travel, you go and you experience different cultures. But I feel that culture happens when you step into an airline, a plane. For example, do you miss the fact that when you go on a plane on British Airways, the minimum age is still 55 for a flight attendant? And then what happens when you take a plane, you take a Qantas plane, and every time you ask for water, they get turbulence. Dong, dong, dong. Yo, mate, yeah, water here, yeah. And then when you take Air France, I love Air France because French is so sexy. When you speak French, everyone, you know, every time I go on a plane, and they have to tell you the menu because you can't speak, you don't understand the menu, right? So they go, bonjour, mesdames et messieurs, aujourd'hui pour le vol Singapour à Paris, pour le déjeuner, le soupe de poisson avec le crevette et un peu de croûton. The dish is fish soup. 2 words can finish it. But anyway, it's French, so you just say, oui, monsieur, merci. But I tell you, my best flight ever was coming back from this was coming back from Sydney on Singapore Airlines. And next to me, there was this woman. She looked really concerned. And then she kept looking out the window. She kept looking out the window. And then she called for the flight attendant, right? And so she goes, "Tung," and then the attendant comes, you know, SQ. And she goes, "Yes, ma'am, can I help you?" And she goes, "Oh, excuse me, could you please tell me where Alice Springs is?" And then the attendant was really stressed. And she was like, don't mind you wait, huh? In Singlish means don't mind, ma'am, wait. She ran into the galley and she spoke with the flight manager. She was like, so a flight manager explained to her. She went back to the lady. She went, "Sorry, ma'am, she's not on the flight." What do you do, right? And then my friend coming back from Bangkok, you know, when you take Thai Airways, it's 3-4-3 seating arrangement on the plane. So my friend was in the middle with her boss and the 2 strangers next to them on the 4 seats, right? And the meal service came around on one side to the strangers, and then the flight attendant said to the strangers, "Sawadee ka, sir, would you like the chicken or the duck?" So they ordered the chicken, right? And then the meal trolley went round the other side and came to my friend and her boss, okay? And then he said the same thing, "Ma'am, sir, would you like the chicken or the duck?" And then her boss stood up and said, "We know what the chicken looks like. What does the duck look like?" The poor friend she was so confused. She was like, "Sir, sorry, I don't understand. You want the chicken or you want the duck?" He goes, "We know what the chicken looks like. What does the duck look like?" She went, "Sir, duck look like chicken, but go quack quack." I tell you, you try doing that on Singapore Airlines, you'll get sacked. So anyway, I can't wait to travel again. And since, you know, the Phuket has opened up, I've got my trusty Peter the passport with me. You never know. I might just hop on a flight. And to those of you who are planning to travel because, you know, flight routes have opened, Europe has opened, America's opened, please travel safe. And from us to you, I want to wish all of you safe travels as well as please continue to stay safe, okay? On that note, thank you so much. My name is Hossan Leong. Hope to see you somewhere, sometime, somewhere around the world.